Hi, YouTube. Graduation Princess 19 here. Um, so, for the last couple of months, I have been doing research on ASL, American Sign Language. Um, so today I am going to basically cover some basics on American Sign Language. Um, I've been able to find some stuff in ASL for quite some time now. I've been teaching a lot of my friends. Like, I'm not professional. I'm not going to say that right. I'm saying it right now. I'm not professional at American Sign Language. I know just some things in sign language. Um, like, there's the usual ones. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna let you know the sign language I know are all in this little, scribbler here. There's like little pages and everything. So, yeah, let's get to it, and I'll show you some signs that I know myself. So, um, there's the usual one that I hope everybody knows, which is when you touch your chin. Here, I'll take the computer. So the first one is how to say thank you in sign language. So what you want to do is take your hand and place it on your chin, like this, and then bring it away like you're giving someone something. So that means thank you in sign language. Thank you. Um, there's another one. There's okay. So when you're saying okay, you want to make, with me, this is how I learned it. You make an O and then you go like this for okay. So okay. So what you do is you make an O with your hand, and then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of bring your hand, so when you go to say okay, you go O, and then you kind of go like this here, inside your finger like okay. And you'll have three fingers here, so yeah, okay, okay. Now, there's some other ones. I know there's videos on, like, American Sign Language, but this is the stuff I just know, like, just from learning it. So yeah, there's, yes. What you do is you make an S with your hand. What you do is make make your hand look like you're driving a car with a steering wheel, and you just close it and put your thumb in front of your index finger and your finger next to it, and you nod like you're saying yes. So you're saying yes. Now, sorry about that. If you want to say no, then what you do is you go like this. So you make it look like a beak, like a beak, and you just put your fingers together and say no, no. See? Simple. No. Now, um, for if you, so now I'm going to show you ones that I printed off. These are all the ones I printed off. There's more. I'll get to them. So now there's boy. So if you're wanting to say boy, so when you're saying boy, take your hand to your forehead, or right like this, and you close and open it. So that means boy. If you open it like you're talking, and you have it to your forehead, that means boy. Now, if you want to say when, so when you take both your index fingers and you just circle them around like this. When. So this means when. So if you want to say food or hungry, so first we'll start with food. What you do is you go like this, pretend you're putting food towards your mouth. That means food. Now to say hungry, make a C shape with your hand, and I'm just going to do this for a second, and you take the C, go from your throat, and slide it down to say hungry. So this means hungry in sign language. Now, let's see. If you want to say where in sign language, take your index finger, just your index finger, and just shake it back and forth. And this means where. Now, if you want to say, now for saying why, this is actually easy. For saying why, you create a why, kind of like a, you know, when you're like children and you were like pretending to call each other. Well, you make it your hand into like a Y shape, and what you do is you move it away from the side of your head, so Y. That means Y. Now, there's others. Okay, so if you want to say where, then you lay both hands flat, and you make them into a circle motion, and that means where. So this means where in sign language. Now, this here is the American Sign Language alphabet. I don't know if you can see it very well. So I'm going to show you each letter in sign language differently. So I think we all know how to make an A in sign language. You make a fist, and instead of putting your thumb, like basically when you make a, when you make a fist, what you're doing is making an A when you make a fist. So this is A in sign language. And now for B. What you do, take your palm and put your thumb in front of your palm. That's B. And now C is simple because what you're doing is just making your hand into the letter C. Now D, take your finger, and you'll see how this looks. It's going to look like a D through webcam, but it's actually a D. So this is a D. Either way, it's going to look like a B, but it's D. So D. Like when you make it, when you turn it like this, and you see for yourself, you'll see that it's like a D. But on webcam, it looks like a B, but B is this. Remember, B is like this. Now E, we all know, it's just like a caramel, and you just put your thumb in front of your fingers, and that's E. Now F, spread your 3 fingers and make a circle with your hand like you're saying okay, but instead you're saying F. Now G. G is an easy one. Maybe. For some people. I'm not saying all. G is like this. is G. In sign language, it's like you're pointing to something, trying to show someone something. So what you're doing is you're making kind of like the D, but instead you're pointing your hand like this, like you're trying to show someone something. So G. H is the same way, except you have two fingers and you're making like lines with your fingers. H. It's almost like you're making a gun with your hand, but you don't have your thumb up. So H. Now I. I is simple. You know when you go to do a pinky promise? I. So now J is another thing. J is the same as the I. You take your pinky and you just do a little loop, like a fishing hook in the air. J. K. Now K is, what you do is you make a peace sign with your hand, like this, and then you take, sorry about that. So sorry, it's my Skype. I promise you, it's my Skype. And then you just take your thumb and put it between your fingers, and there's K. L. Now we all know L. Like this. Just make a L with your index finger and your thumb. M. You want to bring your thumb to your pinky and then put the rest of your fingers over. M. Now N. Bring your thumb to these two fingers here. It's almost like you're going to poke someone with your two fingers like this. And then you just bring your two fingers down. And there's N. Now O, we all know O. Just circle with your hand, and there's O. Now P, you are taking and going like this. P. Now Q is almost the same. You're making it look like you're picking something up. Q. It's almost like a beak type of thing. So Q. R, just like you're making a cross your fingers like you're hoping something will happen. R. Now we all know S. Just take your hand like an E, except you put your thumb up more. And there's an S. The sign language. T. It's almost like the K, except you bring your two fingers down. It's almost like you're taking someone's nose. T. Now U is almost the same as H, except you bring it up and doing this. U. V. Peace sign, remember? Except you don't go like this. No thumb. Just peace sign. V. And as you see, it makes the shape of a V. W, like you're counting to 3, and it makes a W. See? W. Now X. X is a little bit different because you have to take your fingers over your thumb and curve your index finger. So like this. So there's X. Now we all know Y. It's almost like you're saying so. So there's Y. And now Z. We take our index finger, like for D, except you're not making a D. And you just take it and tracing a Z in the air. And there's the SL alphabet. I'm just trying to, okay. Now there's other ones I know that I don't have. It's in a previous video that I watched. It's how to say like colors in sign language. So, and there's some of them I know and some of them I don't. But I know some of them. Now, if you're trying to say orange, bring in a circle, an O circle up underneath your chin, and make it look like you're squeezing. Now you're saying orange in sign language. Now if you want to say blue, you take your hand and make the B in sign language, and shake it. Shake your hand like you're royal. Like, ah, don't go like this. Make a B. And you just slightly, carefully shake your hand like a B, like this, and just shake your hand. Now to say yellow, you take, again, you make the Y with your hand. As you can tell, it looks like a Y because your arm, just minus the fingers that you everything, and just shake it like you're saying so. Shake it. Now you're saying yellow. Now, if you want to say love in sign language, take and make an X type of thing with your arms and place it on your chest. Love. Yeah, if you're trying to say I love you to someone, there is a simple or better way to do it, but this is like basically how I do it. Point, for me, if you point to your eye, and then you go love, and then you can either point at the person, or make a U and say you. Either way, whichever way you find it's a lot more easier, go for it. So yeah, there's some basics. So also, if you're trying to say you're trying to tell someone that you know something, you take your hand and you place it on your forehead or on your temple, and you go, I know. You bring your hand away from your temple, saying, I know. So, yeah, there you go. Some basic American Sign Language that I know. I hope you all have a great day, and I'm sorry, my throat's just a little dry. And I will be making more videos. If you have any requests on makeup tutorial, nail tutorial, lip gloss tutorial, hair tutorial, just, okay, for the hair tutorial, please make it simple. There's only certain hairstyles I know, and I'm learning more. It's just taking a bit of time. So yeah, I will be making more videos, tutorials, nail tutorials, eyeshadow tutorials, lip gloss tutorials, and there will be a Q&A coming up soon. I'm just not sure when, so please have patience. Anyway, I better go, and I hope you all have a nice day, and enjoy your weekend coming up. Bye, guys.